Hello, we met again in the news broadcast daily and following today's highlights.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng attends an inaugural ceremony for a new facility of the Vietnam National Cancer Hospital in Hanoi. Vietnamese and South African government officials meet in Pretoria to talk partnership cooperation. Visiting Japanese Prince Akishino visits Hòa Bình province to seek local commitment to environmental protection.
Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng attended an inaugural ceremony for a new facility of the Vietnam National Cancer Hospital in Tân Triều Commune, Hanoi's outlying district of Thanh Trì on August 19th. Here he asked for a solution to patient overload in hospitals.
In the first phase, the 1,000-bed Tân Triều facility, which costs over 1 trillion Vietnamese dong, $47 million in investment, put the first 300 beds into service. This will help relieve patient overload for its managing hospital, the Vietnam National Cancer Hospital, locally known as Hospital K. Addressing the event, Prime Minister Dũng acknowledged that patient overload in central-level hospitals have sparked concerns for the government, the health sector and people nationwide, and affirmed the government's due attention to the issue. He asked the Ministry of Public Health to quickly submit to him a plan to address hospital overload in the time to come, while continuing to instruct Hospital K to speed up the second phase of Tân Triều facility for completion by 2013 as planned.
A sewerage which will help to deal with wastewater for the major drainage Thị Nghè Nhiêu Lộc Canal in Ho Chi Minh cities was inaugurated on August 18th. The event saw the presence of President Trương Tấn Sang.
It is the first phase and an important segment of Ho Chi Minh City's Nhiêu Lộc Thị Nghè Basin Hygiene and Environmental Project. The facility will collect wastewater and rainwater discharged from the areas it runs through, including districts 3 and 1, Phú Nhuận and Bình Thạnh and Tân Bình districts, and discharge treated water to the Saigon River. The system, whose construction started in 2003 at a cost of 8.6 trillion Vietnamese dong, will also help manage flooding, which often occurs in the area during the rainy season. It benefits as many as 1.5 million people living here.
Vietnamese and South African government officials met in Pretoria on August 16 and 17 for the second meeting of the Intergovernmental Partnership Forum. Deputy Foreign Minister Lê Lương Minh led the Vietnamese delegation to the event.
At the forum, Deputy Minister of International Relations and Cooperation Ibrahim I. Ibrahim said, Vietnam is an important partner of South Africa and that South Africa attaches importance to promoting ties with Vietnam. He also stressed the importance of the two countries' cooperation within the framework of the South-South cooperation. For his part, Deputy Foreign Minister Minh noted that Vietnam always places a great deal on the comprehensive ties with countries African priority, the two-sectoral cooperation over the past time, and discuss ways to boost it in the time to come, including the exchange of high-ranking delegations and collaboration at international forums. Later, the foreign ministries of Vietnam and South Africa engaged in a political consultation.
Visiting Japanese Prince Akishino on August 18th came to the northern province of Hòa Bình, where he sought local authorities' commitments to environmental protection. This is part of the Prince tour of Vietnam, starting from August 16th.
Japan is now the top investor in Hòa Bình province, with its interests focusing on the processing of farm and forestry produce and the manufacturing of electronic spare parts. Through its international cooperation agency, the country has aided the construction of a general hospital and many projects in rural mountainous areas here. In his meeting with President Trương Tấn Sang a day after arriving in Vietnam, Prince Akishino said that his visit's purpose is to raise people's awareness of protecting the environment and maintaining biodiversity.
As one of major development projects of the Greater Mekong sub-region, the East-West Economic Corridor has opened up developmental opportunities for cities and provinces of Myanmar, Laos, Thailand and Vietnam. However, experts say the corridor and its strong points are yet exploited.
The East-West Economic Corridor officially went into operation in December 2006 with the inauguration of the Friendship 2 bridge across the Mekong River. Such good connection, however, is yet to enable the best utility of the corridor as the lack of a unified legal framework, along with other challenges, poses hurdles for trade and tourism on the route. The most successful is that we have built up the East-West Economic Corridor. However, there are still a lot of challenges, especially the presence of many check-in stations here. It takes us 1 or 2 hours to travel from Da Nang and Laos via Lao Bao border gate because there are up to 2 stop stations each way. Although trade between Vietnam and Laos has been on the rise in recent time, most of businesses have not used the transport via Lao Bao border gate due to high road service costs. They turn to the sea route via Thailand, though it is 3 times farther in distance. At a recent seminar on the theme in Da Nang City, experts urged authorities of Myanmar, Thailand, Laos and Vietnam to promptly work together to address existing challenges towards sustainable socio-economic benefits for those living along the corridor.
Autographs on official documents of kings of the Nguyen dynasty from 1802 to 1945 are being exhibited in Hanoi. This gives an insight into administrative activities of Nguyen kings. Let's have a look.
132 official documents are being displayed at 10 sections, corresponding to the 10 kings of the Nguyen dynasty, which range over the country from 1802 to 1945, starting with King Gia Long and the last being King Bảo Đại. Documents bearing the writings of King Gia Long included medical reports of the court physicians, while King Minh Mệnh wrote his instructions on many reports regarding agricultural, education, administration, training, and cultural matters. King Bảo Đại left many comments in 3 languages, Vietnamese, Chinese, and French, on the official documents. Opened on August 15th, the exhibition will run through December 31st at the National Archives Center 1 in Hanoi.
A network of ancient wells in Zoling district in the central province of Quảng Trị is typical of the Cham control. However, this historical site is in dire need of restoration due to natural deterioration and human interference. Let's find out more.
The site includes 14 wells in the villages of An Hướng, An Nha, Long Sơn, Tân Văn, Hảo Sơn, An Nhang, and An Hưng, all of them built from the 9th to the 11th centuries. The unusual feature about the wells is that they are not dug from the earth. The sandstone-lined wells are linked by a canal, and the water flows from the high wells to the lower ones, maintaining an even temperature in both summer and winter time. The locals have used the clean and inexhaustible supplies of water from these wells to grow vegetables and earn a higher income. Due to war and time, the old network of wells have become run down. Many wells have also been damaged due to local interference. In the past, the wells were made of stone or clay instead of cement. However, these wells are gradually collapsing, and the canal carrying the water is filling up with debris, while the sandstones constantly leak, resulting in the water level dropping to less than half a meter. The Provincial People's Committee has recently decided to invest 450 million Vietnamese dong to restore 5 of the wells. This will maintain their historical value and attract more visitors to the site.
And we come to the end of the news today. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.